Yeah, hi everyone. So in this session, we are going to discuss about the FIORI application. Okay, so till now we have seen all those particular things on the GUI, right? So the GUI tool we have seen, but here, we are going to start the FIORI applications here. Okay, so what is the FIORI application? Okay, for an example, for your kind information, if you take the FIORI application in ECC, so we take this GUI, okay, we take this GUI as a primary tool. Okay, so we are using this GUI as a primary tool. Okay, normally we know that. Okay, so we are using that. Okay, yes, but in S4 HANA, okay, if you take in S4 HANA, so we take, okay, the FIORI applications as a primary tool. Okay, this is the primary tool as per the SAP, but the GUI will be the secondary tool. So that is what actually it was, okay, committed by SAP. So we are also following the same thing. Okay, but what are the things we have? So what are the advantages and disadvantages of using the FIORI application as a primary tool? We need to understand that. Okay, it's not like SAP is giving a suggestion, so we just want to take it as it is. It's not like that. Okay, so we want to understand, okay, first of all, the FIORI application can be applicable for the, okay, the front end. Okay, so the primary tool. So why? Because, okay, it's having a lot of graphical contents, and also we have a lot of advantages, and similarly it is having some disadvantages also. So why? So till now we have seen everything in the GUI. Why we have not seen in FIORI application? So that should be something, pros and cons will be there, right? So that is what we are going to refer now. Okay, so regarding that. Okay, so and you need to know that, okay, the FIORI application is not only like a, okay, very light tool. Okay, it is also a web-based tool. So you just want a URL to connect that. Even you don't want to install anything on that. Okay, if you want to install something, okay, so you have a mobile application, because the FIORI applications, okay, you can able to use it in, okay, so the laptop, okay, or in desktop, okay, as usual, and you can use it in mobile applications also. Okay, so this we don't have in the GUI, right? So the GUI we don't have this facility to use the SAP in the mobile application, right? But here we have that particular setup here, so where the mobile applications can be used. What is that mobile application we have for the FIORI apps is called as a FIORI client. Okay, so you can able to download from so Play Store or Apple Store, wherever. So the FIORI client will be available. So this is the application. Okay, this is the application where we can able to download, and we can use SAP as an app. So what will happen? You can able to use SAP, so that old traditional constraints has been completely cleared here. So we cannot able to use SAP then and there. So we have to carry the laptop, which consists of SAP, and all these myths, right? Everything has been completely taken out here. Okay, so you can use that application, and you can use wherever we want. Okay, and also in mobile application you can able to operate SAP. So regarding all the things you can able to perform. Okay, but also still it will have some limitations. Okay, we want to understand what is the limitation on all these things, and also in terms of performance, okay, whether it can equally compete with this GUI, we need to understand that. Okay, so we need to understand whether it will compete with this GUI, okay, whether this FIORI application can able to perform. So also we are going to see that. Okay, so now we can log in on FIORI, and we can see so same like GUI, what are the options we can able to use, and how to operate, what are the settings we have, everything we can able to see that. Okay, yes, so let's get into the FIORI application. Okay, you can have a direct URL, so you can directly put that URL on your browser, and you can able to connect that. Or else if you have a mobile application, you can use the application, you can connect that. Or else through the GUI also we have a launch pad. Okay, we call it as a launch pad. Okay, through SAP GUI also you can connect with the launch pad here. Okay, so let me go for it. So let me get into the system. So we are going to connect with the launch pad. Okay, so we are going to connect with the launchpad here. So here you can see, okay, the URL launchpad is there. Okay, you can able to have it over here. In that we can able to connect this launchpad over here. Okay, right. So for an example, if you want to see that, okay, you can see that. Okay, so this is the launchpad what we have. So the URL, what is the URL we have? So that URL we are connecting over here. Okay, this is actually the URL. Okay, you can just take this URL. Okay, just copy this URL. Also, you can able to connect with SAP Fiori directly, or else you can just create like a favorites and just add it in your GUI, and you can able to connect directly. So whichever is convenient, you can use that. Okay, for an example, if you just double click on that, so here also it will directly take you to the server where you can able to go for this particular process here. So you will get this particular setup here. Okay, or else you can open okay, you can open the app directly. Okay, you can be able to use that, and there also you can put that link. Okay, this is the link, and put the link and you can connect. So there also you will be getting the same thing here. Okay, either way, which is convenient, you can able to use that. But the credentials, okay, the username and the password, the credentials, so what we are using here, okay, it will be the same. Okay, whatever we are used for the GUI, the same thing we are going to use it for this case also. Okay, yes. So let's do that. Okay, so I'll just put that same user ID and password. Okay, so and you can able to see, okay, I'm just giving the username and password. Okay, and okay, and one advantage is, okay, so you have the Fiori application for all the IDs. So it is not only for the top IDs or mid IDs like that. Okay, all the IDs which you have, you will be having this Fiori application access. But based on the role, so whatever you have the role, so based on that you need to have. Okay, yes. So it start loading here. Yes, that's how. So this is the Fiori application. So what we have here, so one big changes between the GUI and this thing you can see is there is no T code. You can see there is no T code here. Okay, there is no T code. These all things. Okay, what are the things you can see here? So everything is a tile here. Okay, everything is an individual tile. You can see everything is an individual tile here. This thing we call it as a tile. Okay, so it does not have any particular T codes over here. Okay, we don't have any T codes here. Okay, you can see there will not be any T codes. Everything is a tile here. Just you can click on the tile and you can able to work on that. Okay, so you don't have any particular T codes and all these things. But still, so there are some standard Fiori applications are available. And also if that standard Fiori applications are not available, so you can able to bring that particular T codes to this Fiori application. Okay, as a tile also it's possible. So these are the standard one. Okay, which are all things is not having the T code. You can see these are the standard ones. For an example, let me show you if anything with the T code. Okay, so I'll just directly go for this one. You can see this all the folders. You can see each and every folders will have a tiles. You can create a number of folders here. That doesn't matter here. So same like you can click on the last option to get more options here. You will get the entire folders on your drop down. So for an example, let me go for some purchase related things. Okay, for an example, you can see some analytics here. Okay, let me click that. Okay, you can see that. So these are the related to the purchase review. You can see, okay, so every graphical representation. So what are the things you cannot be able to achieve with the GUI to put some more effort? So all the things will be applicable here with the particular thing. Okay, for an example, you can see, okay, so what is the approval time here? So if you click on this particular thing, the purchase request and release strategy will be there. And you can see that some complete analysis will be there. You can do some kind of analysis. So there are different type of tiles will be there. Okay, the transaction tiles, and you can able to see the application like where we can able to use that. You will be having lot of options, and you can see some more options, or like an Excel, you can able to manage all these things over here. Okay, you can change the view, you can change the size and all those things you can able to do. Okay, so here you can able to bring all the things, what are the apps you want. So we have a separate Fiori consultants are available. Okay, it's a separate consultant is available as a Fiori consultant, so you can able to just inform them to what are the apps they want. So based on the roles, what are the roles we have, that roles will be assigned for this one. So this is separate configuration we have to do in the GUI. Okay, in the GUI we want to do a separate configuration for that. Okay, so where they have to create a separate role for the Fiori apps and separate launchpad for that and all these things, then only this can be possible over here. Okay, so on this particular setup, before getting into that, I'll just show you one thing. Okay, if you just go for a browser, okay, I'll just go for a browser and go for Fiori apps library. Okay, you can see a Fiori apps library, you can check that. So you can see, okay, Fiori apps library. Okay, click on that. So there you can able to see, okay, there is a Fiori apps library is available here. Okay, so SAP has given this as a free of cost, so where you can get all the libraries, all the list of apps you want, everything is available in one stitch. It is completely free, it is available in this one. So where you can able to verify, or else you can ask your users to verify or explore or go on walkthrough on this particular thing to get the right app which is suitable for them. If you just show something or this thing, so they will get confused and also they will not be able to understand here. But in this particular case, if you just give them a space where they can able to explore the complete thing, so they can able to get the better clarity. Okay, so that is what we are going to see now. So you can see here, so SAP S4 HANA, for an example, we are using the latest version here, so the 2021. So for an example, so you can go with the different search options. You can see on the left section, you can see all apps for S4 HANA. If you click on that, you will get all the apps. All the apps you can able to filter with what are the actual thing you want. For an example, you want the apps only for the 2021, so which is adapt, because all the apps will not adapt to your version. So your version, which app it will adapt, you have to pick that. Okay, you can go with the product version here. You can see you can go with the role wise or industry wise, or you can go with the business wise. You have lot of options over here. See what type of business you have. So based on the distance, you can see what are the apps it is available. Everything will be listed here. First I will show you in the version wise. Okay, go with the product version. See all the version of SAP till now it is available. You can see starting with 1511, 1610, 1709, 1809, everything will be available here. Okay, so you just want to go there and just pick that one. You can see slowly the apps getting increased. You can see it started with some 300, then 7,000, then 9,000, 10,000. You can see that. Okay, so the apps are keep on increasing. Okay, so means, so this much of app is available over here. Then when the new version has been upgraded, so you can see some apps have been added. So like that, slowly we got some added up here. You can see now the added, we are having the version called 2021. Okay, again we have two updates on 22 and 23 here, but these all things, okay, it's still on the okay, so it is still on the R&D and it's not been much familiarly launched. So 2021 is as of now, it's the latest one. You can see that one. Okay, so you can see 13,000 apps are available here. If you click on that, this complete 13,000 apps is applicable for, okay, so 2021 version. Okay, it's applicable for here. You can see all the apps over here. So if you ask your user or arrange a session and ask them to explore this, instead of explaining that one by one, you can ask your user to, okay, explore here. So that will be easy and well done. So because it is well defined system here, so here they can get all the ideas. For an example, so they are looking for a purchase related, right? I'm just searching here. You have a search option, right? I'll search it here. Okay, I need purchase related apps only. So just put that keyword and enter. You can see out of this 13,000, you can see 468 apps are related to purchase. Yes. There you can see the option is manage purchase orders. You can see the manage purchase orders. You have an option. Okay, click on that. Okay, I'll show you that. We can just go for one glance. Okay, click on that. On the right side, you can see, so it will show you all the things. So you need to guide the particular users. Okay, as a consultant, you need to guide the users or how to pick that and how to choose the right one. Okay, you can see the manage purchase orders for this one. You can see that option here, and you can see this is for purchaser. Okay, who is actually the buyer, who is actually the expeditor, he can go for it. And here they can able to check whether that particular version is suitable. You can see that version is suitable or not. We can able to find that. How to find that, okay, whether it is suitable or not? You can see in 2021 itself, you have two things: FB S01, FB S02. How to find that? Okay, whether which one will be perfect, or I want to choose this one. We have three options here. Which one will be perfect for me? Because if something is missing, it will not be adaptable. For an example, you are putting some time and searching all these apps, but this has not been so adapting for this version, then there is no use of that, right? So let's see which particular thing is perfect. How to find that is very simple. So just get into your app. Okay, so just get into the GUI. I'll explain that. So get into the particular SAP GUI. So there you can able to find which particular version is perfectly suits for this FIORI application. So then you can feel free and you can able to search for the best application. What are the things you need? The user wise they can able to search and they can able to get it. Okay, so don't need of any third person help here. So they can able to take it themselves. Okay, that is how we need to train them. Okay, so I'm just going for this particular case. Okay, how to find that? Okay, how to find that? So go to this extras. There you have an option. Okay, sorry, go to the system. There you have an option called status, right? So you have an option called status. Click on the status. There you can see an option called, okay, the product version. You can see the option called product version here. So here where we are going to do that as a product version, just click on this particular details. Okay, click on the details over here. Click on that, and there you can able to see all the installed software versions of SAP is available over here. So in that, on the right side you can see installed product versions. Right, click on that installed product version. You can see what is the version we have just posted. We will get it very clearly over here. Okay, you can see the version what we are using is SAP 2022. So you can see the version what we are using is SAP 2022. You can see SAP S4HANA on-premise is separate, and you have a FIORI separately. You can see FIORI which one we are using. The release version is 2022, and here you can see the heading called SP stack. So there you can able to find. So you can see FPS. Okay, 02. You can see FPS 02. This is actually the condition. So with this, if you go there and you can search it, you can be able to find it very easily. So just go here and search for F 2022. You can see FPS 02. You can see this is the thing. So FPS 02. So what is available here? You can see FPS 02. This is how you can able to find which version and which particular stack you can able to use for the FIORI application. If you use the wrong one, so sometime the compatibility will not be clear, so it will not allow you to save this. Very simple. Okay, so this is the best way to get that one. Okay, so now you can able to see that you have this FPS 02. This is actually the version here. So till 2023 we have. Now we are in this version. Click on that. So this is actually our app. You can see automatically it's loading up, and it's giving that this is the one so which we are looking for. And here you can see the complete instruction. Okay, so what are the things we need? We need a SAP S4HANA here. What is the line of business? What is the title of this? What type of transaction it is? You can see I told you, right, there are different type of application types. In this you can see it is a transaction type. Like that you have analytics types, you have fact sheet types, different type of things. This is a transaction. You are going to do a transaction here. And you can see the one of the most important thing is this one. So what are the device types we can able to use? So we can use the desktop, we can use the smartphones, even you can use the tablets. Okay, you need to check that, okay, because all the apps will not be compatible with the mobile phones on the tablet. Okay, the screen size and everything should be developed based on that. So now you can see this particular app can be used in anywhere. Okay, you need to check all these things, and you can see the app ID. This is the app ID what you need to take it up. If you like this app, you want to add this app on your particular user ID in this particular launchpad, so you need to give this ID to the Fiori consultant, so they will be adding that on your particular user ID. Okay, this app is the major thing. Okay, and also you can see the complete thing. Before choosing that, you can come down and you can see all the product features, what are the things we can have, what are the things we can do, and complete key features will be given. What are the things you can do, what are the options you have, what are the options you can able to do, everything will be very detailedly will be explained over here. So the Fiori is like an ocean, you can just spend time, so for a very long time to get this information. And not only that, if you just scroll down, you will have a very detailed screenshots also. You can see all the options, right? So same thing, if you come down, so everything is available, right? You can see detailed explanation. And finally, if you come down to the last, you can see the screenshots also here. So you can visually see the screenshot without using that. Normally what we will do, we will, if you want to go with something, we will test and we will see what is this. But here without, before using that, you can see the complete preview of that, how it will looks like, what are the options we have, whether this is the suitable app for me, all these things. I can able to analyze everything, then I can take a decision. So you can click on that. Okay, you can click on that for enlarging. You can see it very clear. Okay, you will get a very detailed, okay, so ordering mapping here. You can see this, you cannot get it on GUI, but in Fiori you will get it at very graphical representation. So it is an ordering level, it's a receiving level, it is invoicing level, everything very detailedly explained. Okay, any layman can able to understand. Okay, on the right side, just go to the right side, you have an option to see multiple images. Okay, so you have 3 images over here, click on that. So there you can see, okay, creation of orders here. See what are the orders available, what are the overdues, who is an approver, everything. Okay, everything is available over here. So with this you can clearly understand, so what are the options will be available over here. So with this we can able to get a conclusion. Okay, and also we have one more image. You can see that, yes, you can see this is how the purchase order inside it will be looks like. So entirely different, right? For an example, comparing with GUI, so entirely the appearance and the entire options, everything is different. So the people who is already been well versed in the GUI, they will feel little bit, okay, so struggle level, they will get lag on working on this Fiori. Okay, so here where that all the peoples are getting in this part here. Okay, so no one can able to straight away start with this Fiori, so they need some time to get into used to that. Okay, that is the only thing, but otherwise, okay, it is well and good for the freshers, okay, who is coming into an SAP for the first time, so they can able to use this Fiori from the beginning, so you will get some well versed on that, so you don't need to bother about the GUI. But from the consultant point of view, so the configurations, okay, so I will personally suggest to go with the GUI, because where that will be super easy, so you can able to work on that. Okay, so here you will not get that much of faster the screen. Okay, so the refresh rate and all these things, it will not be much faster comparing with the GUI here. So but for the users, okay, who is doing some 4 or 5 transactions, or want to check the analytics, or they want to have some good appearance and something graphical representation, so they can go with this one, so they will very pleased to work on that. Okay, so this is one of the app, right? So same thing you can able to see on the implementation side also. Okay, this is for the user. Okay, they can able to refer and go for it. Same thing they can go for the implementation side. You can see implementation information. So this is for the consultant. This is for the consultant also, they have given the detailed explanation. Okay, so what are the important notes they have to implement, they want to consider, and how to install that. Okay, what are the implementation thing, which version, what are the things they want to install, and what is the product version is mandatory in the GUI to get it installed, what is the stack you need. Okay, and also they have given a very clear explanation about the configuration also. These are the technical name you want to use, and these are the components you want to use, and these are the version you want to use. Okay, everything they have given in very detailed mapper, and also you have given the target mapping. So the semantic object is nothing but, okay, where we are using in the GUI. The GUI we are using the semantic object to connect the GUI with the Fiori here, because normally in GUI, so the GUI will directly connect with the database. But in the Fiori application, it will connect with GUI. Then through GUI only, it will connect with the database. So first you need to have a detailed thing on the particular GUI, so then only it can be done. So complete things will be given over here. So with that, they can able to map them. You can see the technical catalog. So in a configuration, we have a technical catalog in the Fiori. So there you can able to add this particular catalogs over here. Okay, we have a separate launchpad. I think this user ID will not have that. But if you go for admin level user IDs, there you will be having of catalogs and groups. So there you can able to create the catalogs and all these things, and you can assign here, it will work. This is for the standard one. For the non-standard one, okay, if this app is not available, but I want to bring some T codes from the GUI, so that is a separate process. That is completely customized. So we can do it, okay, everything from the GUI, we need to create the objects and everything, and we want to bring it into the catalog. Okay, so otherwise it's a very good option. You can able to go for it. Okay, I'll show you one more thing also if anything. Okay, any report or something we can see. Let's see something recording. Okay, monitor purchase order items. Okay, so let me see, this will be a report. Yeah, you can see monitor purchase order for the purchaser. Okay, here also we need to check, okay, our version, whether it is came or not. Okay, we need to check that particular case. Yes, perfect. And here you can see this app is analytical app. So if it is an analytical app, you can clearly have in mind that, okay, so this is a report. Okay, and also you can see this can be used in desktop and tablet, only in desktop and tablet, not in mobile phone. Okay, you should be very clear about that. Okay, taking a wrong thing, it will spoil the entire thing over here. So this particular process need to be taken care of that. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so you can see this one, this is applicable only for the desktop and the tablet, and there we can able to see. Okay, again you can come down as per the thing. Okay, sorry, so you have to come in the product features. Again you can come down. Okay, you can just completely come down, and there you can able to see the view of this. So this is how the tiles will looks like, and you can see the options. Okay, this is how the appearance will be looks like. See how beautiful is. Actually this is a graphical representation of the complete purchase order. You can able to monitor, so when the next delivery date, what is the quantity to be pending, so what are the pending values are available, graphical representation, overdues, everything you are getting in. Okay, so complete, okay, graphical representation. These all things are available in SAP Fiori apps, where you can able to directly use on that particular case. Okay, this is actually this case, okay, where you can able to go for it. Okay, yes. Okay, so now you can get an understanding, okay, how these apps are coming. Okay, based on this, what are the apps we want, we have to put it over here. So based on that, this particular setup will be worked. Not all the people will get all the options over here. So only the, what are the prescribed option you want, you can able to use it over here, right? Yes. Okay, so on the next session, what we are going to see is what are all the options we have here. Okay, what are all the options we have, so how to operate this Fiori application here, and how fast it is. Okay, so what are the so user personal settings we can able to do, everything we can see on this particular setting on the next session. Okay, right.